Hello, I'm Carl, and this is ProCycle's Tech Talk. Today we're going to take a look at what sag is, how to set the sag on your bike, the importance of sag, and what sag does for you. Sag is basically how much the bike collapses in the shock when you sit on the bike. The sag we're looking to get is about 1/3 of the overall travel of the bike. So if your bike, like the CW200, has about 8 inches of rear wheel travel, we want about 1/3 of that for the sag. So what we want to do first is we're going to have Jeff assist us here real quick. Come on around, Jeff. Step on up and just take the weight off the bike. So with all the weight off the bike, not picking the tire up, but all the weight we're going to measure from like the axle to a line straight above it. And right now we're at 17.5 inches. That's how much we are there unladen. Throw a leg over and sit on the bike now. So with Jeff on the bike, we're going to take that same measurement again, and we're about 14.5 inches. So we got 3 inches of sag, a little more than we'd like, but it is adjustable. Thank you, Jeff. When adjusting the sag, there's a spanner nut that tightens or untightens, creates tension or less tension on the shock spring. As we add tension, it reduces the sag. As we loosen the tension, it adds more sag. So again, rule of thumb is we want to have about 1/3 of your rear wheel travel for sag. Now, if you do a lot of off-road riding, you could add a little bit more sag if you want. So up to like, instead of 30%, you could go up to 40%. What sag does for you as you're going along on less than ideal terrain, sag allows, as the road's going up and down, allows the rear tire to keep in contact with the ground. So as the little 3 inches, 4 inches that you add for the sag allows that to drop down, keep traction on the ground, keep you going in a safe forward direction. Now, front sag can be adjusted also in the same manner by measuring from a point down to the axle, seeing how much the length is on travel to when you sit on it, how much it collapses. Rule of thumb, we like about 1/3 travel there, but many of the front fork kits that we have today, the manufacturers who make the valving, makes the kits, they set up what the sag should be for the optimum performance of that. So very rarely you really have to go and adjust sag on the front end unless you're just replacing springs. Installing a kit, sag's already preset, everything's preset by the manufacturer, or they want it to be for the best performance for you. And remember, with sag, if you've got stock suspension or any aftermarket suspension, it's an optimum thing to do. It's highly recommended. Set the sag even with stock because it allows stock suspension to even perform better. And hey, as always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and newsletter. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And always remember, your adventure begins here. Thank you.